The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Happy Friday!
Oh, yeah.
Ah. And the sun's sort of coming out.
Well, it's going to be clear today.
It's going to be a good weekend, isn't it?
Yeah,
Please.
no, rain. I think tomorrow will be okay, and then rain forecast for Sunday.
What about tonight, old son?
Tonight should be clear, my good man.
Why? What's on
What
tonight?
have you got?
Oh, I'm doing a farm stay camping thing.
Fun.
Yeah, at Movie World, actually. Oh, not Movie World.
Outback
Outback
Adventure.
Spectacular.
Yeah, around there.
Spectacular? Yeah.
There's
Village
a new lady
Roadshow.
hosting that, I read.
Oh, really?
I want to say she's, speaking out of my butt again, I want to say that she's Miss Australia.
Oh,
And now
what?
she's the host of Outback Spectacular.
What?
Well, Lutzi will be there
Now
in a
needs a fact
heartbeat.
check. You know
You're
that
going
is such
camping with Miss Australia?
Yeah.
that's such a good show. Such a good show.
What, the Outback Spectacular?
Yeah.
It is good. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of Levi's best mates that he went to school with is a ringer, from out
Oh, yeah.
the country, and he got a job riding the horses there.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So are you camping there? At the...
They've got, I don't know too much about it, but they've got some type of glamping sort of camping. You have a fire.
You on the show or you just glamping?
No, not doing the show, just doing the glamping. That's why I'm just, but I'll be in the tent tonight. Actually, I wouldn't mind if it rains in the tent.
I don't think you're going
Yeah.
to get any, to be honest.
No.
Any rain, that is.
I'll be able to have fire then. Yeah, yes, Buzz. Thank you.
Just clarifying that for you,
Yes.
buddy. Yeah, not till Sunday. Anyway.
That
Yeah.
sounds like fun.
Yeah, that'll be
Sounds
good.
fun.
Look at us all wearing our Fonzie Abbott shirts.
They're nice shirts.
Yeah, they are. We went to this coffee place yesterday.
What is it? Is it a roastery?
Yeah, it's got the
They
whole,
roast there?
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
setup. It's amazing.
It was great,
Start to
actually.
finish.
Yeah, they bring the beans in from Colombia,
Papua
and
New Guinea.
Papua New Guinea, Brazil, I think as
I
well.
Yeah.
there's four
And then they
different
roast them, package them, and got a great business there. But when we got there, we parked at the Bunnings across the street. And we had to duck across the road, and Lutzi and I.
Yeah, we were okay.
Yeah, it was rainy, but Lutzi and I sort of got across the street pretty quick and into Fonzie Abbott.
Yeah.
But Sue's turned up about 5 minutes later.
Drenched.
Bucketing rain.
Oh, really?
So lucky she wore a bra yesterday. Like, honestly. she
I had the
rarely
wettest
does.
shirt.
Otherwise, it would have just been like full on.
Yeah.
But hence
Like a nipple show.
why we've all got free T-shirts now. Because I got a free T-shirt.
Yeah.
All right. You
And
guys
then-
are like kids. If one gets one, you all have to have one.
That's what I said.
Is it really?
Yeah. So she got one, I get one.
How
That's
many
it
times
works.
did you say? He said it
It's
so
like
many times.
17 times. And
He said it that much that it got quite obvious.
Shut up
they
and
had
take
to
a
give
shirt.
you
Get a
I had to
shirt.
give him a shirt. Susan's got a shirt. How
Yeah.
come
How
I don't have a
I get
shirt?
Well, they look great on you. Like they do, and the coffee's really good at Fonzie Abbott. I do like
No,
it.
it is great.
We need to get some of that in here. I don't know what coffee beans we use here at the
Well, we're
moment.
going to get it
Well,
soon.
Are we?
Yeah,
And a lesson
Ooh.
on how to
Yeah.
use it
yeah.
Okay.
properly.
We can't say too much.
No. K5.
Yeah.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I wanted to talk about bins.
Go on.
The bins that... because I was looking at my bins yesterday. I don't like how they have coloured tops. They wreck the look of my garden. They look like little wiggles.
Oh my god.
Don't you reckon?
I hope someone's listening and can take note of this.
Yeah.
Red,
Shrinners.
yellow and green.
What's the red do? I haven't got a...
Red's normal for me.
Right, red's normal.
Green is garden and yellow is recycling for me.
Yeah, right.
But what do you think of this? I saw this story on Channel 9 yesterday. It says a South Australian council is threatening to fine their residents if they put their rubbish bins out too early and don't bring them in on time. $312.
How early is too early?
Yeah, what do you think? It says here.
Well, the day any time the day before, I think's okay.
But what if you go away for a weekend? So my bin day is a Monday, for example.
Yeah.
And so if we were to go on a long weekend.
Yeah, you put it out Friday.
Yeah, exactly. So Friday, and then you get back
Have it
on the
all
Monday.
weekend. But everyone knows you're away for the weekend.
Well, what's the alternative? You don't get your bins emptied.
What if your kids bring a bin out to play cricket and then they forget to put it away? Can you be fined for that?
Maybe. I hope people still do that. When was the last time you saw that?
Yeah,
Not in my street.
No.
Maybe there's no
They're
kids.
playing lacrosse or something in your street.
Playing polo.
Kids on horseback. And
No, they're saying it should go out after 4 p.m. Oh, that's funny. I've got visions of that.
Daddy?
No, they're saying if you put it out before 4 p.m. in the afternoon,
Well,
you're-
but when's it getting picked up?
the next morning,
Yeah, like 4
the next day,
Oh, what? So you put it out 3 o'clock?
they reckon it's too early.
Come
That's
on,
ridiculous.
it's ridiculous. That's not happening.
Yeah, but you get to leave it out the whole day until midnight. That's a lot of time. but quite often ours are out the next day. Like who?
What's their point? It's an
messes up-
eyesore.
Is it an eyesore?
Yeah, it messes up your street. Eyesore.
So what, they're employing someone. That's a new person they're employing in every suburb. to be, what sort of job is that?
Gavin's shift starts at 12:01. All right, off to check the bins.
Yeah.
Before I go.
It's actually one council, and they haven't done it yet. But I just thought it's an interesting argument because, I was talking about bins yesterday with a friend, saying how ugly
Are
they
you for it?
Well,
you are, because you're saying it's an eyesore
well, I
for
would
your
be-
garden, let alone for the street.
I would be for it, except that I'm the bin person. So if I don't bring the bins in, they don't come in until I bring them in. So
What happened to Carlos?
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I started stuffing around yesterday with AI, which I never really have looked into before.
I heard you doing that.
Yeah, well, if I just being honest, I'm doing I'm emceeing Runaway Bay Rugby League Club's 50th anniversary, and so I'm collating all the information of the club. And a friend suggested it to me, throw it into AI and get them to
Write
sort
it.
of formulate it into a sort of skeleton that I can work off while I'm emceeing it. Oh my God!
Does it collect the information, like the
I-
facts?
well, it collected some, but then I also got some from the president of the club, and then put that into it.
Oh,
and
yeah?
then said sort of and
sound
I
good?
just did it as an exercise, and yeah, I did it yesterday actually, and it sounds pretty good. Yeah, there's bits of it I definitely will use, but Suze, I reckon it saved me like hours and hours of
Preparation.
of preparation.
I tried it for a talk I had to do early stages, that Olympic talk I did at the beginning of the year, I think.
Yeah.
But it wasn't good for me because it didn't sound like me.
Yeah, that's the problem.
It
with
sounded
it
like
is,
a professor had written it.
yeah.
But if you write it write it in the style of a more relaxed style, it would do that as well.
Could you say that right? More
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more
Queensland jargon.
Yeah, you can put whatever you want into
Exactly.
it, and then it'll
Oh,
filter
wow, how
that
good.
into it.
and then in theory it gives you more opportunity then to put your own, because you're not spending time doing
Yes.
that sort of business.
Yes,
And then,
yes.
and then allowed Ashley probably in the last 24 hours to probably write, I'm saying he would have written 30 jokes.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, it's going to be one of
You
the,
just add
one of the
well,
great MC performances in the history of the world.
You just add the
if
sugar.
you are going.
You add the sugar on top. That's what I'm doing. But I've got a mate of mine who's just moved from New York to San Francisco, and is in San Francisco now. And have a look at this. This is yesterday in San Francisco. This is footage of him being chauffeur-driven around in a car. No driver, you'll see, in the car.
Oh, yeah, no driver.
Yeah, I've seen them
Who's
in
steering
LA.
it?
There's nobody in the front of the car, the front seat of the car. He's sitting in the back being
What?
driven around in a
What brand of car is
in
that?
a car.
Driverless car.
It's a Jag, I think. It looks like a Jag logo on the
Is
steering
that
wheel,
his
doesn't
car
it?
or is that he's hired it?
No, he's
type
just being
thing?
driven around.
No, it's
in
like
a-
an Uber. Like,
It-
it just pulls up.
Oh,
and you-
okay.
And you get in.
And there's no driver.
The only person in that car
bizarre.
is my mate, and he's in the back seat. And that's San Francisco.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
proper traffic and
Yeah.
other cars.
Yeah, I've seen it in a couple of US cities.
Jeez.
It's actually bizarre to watch. Just
That'd
to
be
see
scary.
it going past. You're like, I haven't been in one, but it just drives past on the street. You're like, there's no one in that car. Like, it's bizarre.
Obviously, like, I mean, you'd have to think that'd be regulated up the yin-yang, like in terms of being able
Yeah.
to, the testing that must have been done before they let them loose on the streets.
There has
Like,
been- there has
I don't
been
know
some
what the
trouble
data
with it.
is, but has there?
Yeah, like, occasionally one will just go up a one-way street and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's had its teething issues, as you'd
How
expect.
weird. The other weird AI thing I saw yesterday or the day before was a video, I think I told you this yesterday off air, of Trump and Kamala Harris. Kamala? Is that how you say her name? Kamala Harris kissing.
What?
Kissing, like pashing.
Yeah.
And then Kamala
It's hot.
had a baby.
What?
And the baby looked like Trump. But the footage of them kissing and hugging looks like them. So it's bizarre seeing them.
Oh, it's AI.
Yeah. Talking about AI.
Oh, God. Got me all excited then.
I'm getting a bit red there, like, see what's going on, mate.
It's always that
all I
colour.
can think of is Miles and Chris are fully just into it.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I was just going to say, if you're feeling a bit flat, I've got good news, Sue's coming up.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
And there's some really good ones this week that I went through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you?
Some weeks it's hard to find good news.
but
There's so
was
much
there
bad news.
Was there lots to choose
It's hard
from
to choose.
this week?
There's one really good one which I didn't put in. Do you want a little taster
Yeah.
of what got left out?
Yeah.
Okay. It was because blind people have their other senses are better. You know, if you can't see, apparently your hearing and touch and all other senses are heightened.
Yeah.
And they are employing blind people, blind ladies, to help detect breast cancer in other women because they can feel the lumps on the breasts because they have got extra senses.
Yeah.
That's pretty good,
that's
isn't
very
it?
interesting, yeah.
That got left out. That's on the cutting room
That's-
floor.
Is that how good it is?
That is
Good
on the
news
cutting
too.
room floor.
that's cool.
Wow.
Anyway, I cut you off. What were you going to say? Ash?
Interesting. I was going to say yesterday in the meeting, I chose my Halloween costume.
Yeah. Did you? I
Yes.
didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, Samara sent me a link, sent us a link to all these costumes, and I went, what about
Yeah.
this one?
What did you choose?
I honestly, I can't for the life of me remember what I chose.
Not surprised.
Is it? Because mine's not a specific. Samara was like, "Have you chosen yours yet?" And I said, "I have," but it's not. I'm not like someone from something.
I am.
You know what I mean? I'm just like, I'm just a
I've
weird,
forgotten
scary
what you
thing.
are. Oh, I do know
That's
what
what
you are.
Halloween's about sometimes.
You can do that, can't you?
Yeah, you don't
I
have to be. Yeah.
Donald Trump. Or
No,
something, like,
no.
you know.
Yeah, I'm quite goth, I think.
Oh.
Like, or some, you know.
Do you remember now?
And no, I'm going to look for it. But I'm pretty sure I've got a mask. I'm going to be masked up.
Well, that was your thing. That's when Samara
I'm going
asked you.
K5.
Yeah, I want
I'm
a
going,
mask.
I'm going K5.
I thought you were going as that round the world yachts woman.
What?
What's her name?
Jessica Watson.
Watson.
Jessica Watson. No, I scrapped that idea.
right.
What? When
Yeah.
are we going to do? Go as her.
No, just, well, there's no rules.
There are no rules. That's the beauty of
You
it.
couldn't find a boat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what
inflatable
stopped
boat.
him.
Oh, I did just think that you could think of another one.
Yeah.
Go on.
Like it'd be good to go as a mangled up Ned Brockman. He's doing that run, and that would be.
Dude, I watched that yesterday. That's not good for him.
Oh,
Someone told me to do that. Who was that?
he is in the Hurt Locker, isn't he?
Nick.
Like it's,
Oh,
It's
Ned.
beyond hurt locker. It's like he could drop dead any second. I'm
he's
not
over
saying-
the
seriously.
He's over the
It's
1,000K
brutal.
mark.
So I don't mean
like
to laugh.
last time we spoke about him, he was over halfway, which was 800K.
What's he? Oh,
He's
he's
over,
16,
he's over
yeah.
1,000 now. He's doing 160 kilometres a day.
In a circle.
It's
in a
not
400 metre
right.
track circle.
But he's crying, and then there's people lifting him up to go again. Like it's brutal to watch.
Yeah.
Like it's actually it's too much for me to watch.
Yeah, the vision of when
I hope he raises a lot of money,
when he
but- Oh, he
lies
will.
down and he's just trying to take a break, and there's some vision of him having a break, and it's like a silent cry that he's having is just like
It's brutal,
It is
Susan.
brutal is the word.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Good news, Suze. Good day, sunshine. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, it's time to feel good.
Year 12 ditched traditional muck-up day antics for wholesome senior sunrise social media trend.
Here comes the sun.
Oh, the song.
Here comes the sun. I say
It's all right. So,
I've noticed that this muck-up day has got softened over the years.
well, it's kind of a new thing as well. I don't think, was it around where it's
Muck up day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I remember back
the last
I'm
day?
going back to Harvey Bay. There was a guy in
I
our
can only imagine what you did Harvey Bay.
yeah,
Oh, can you
grade
imagine?
6. A guy turned up
Grade six.
in grade 6.
What do you have?
A he went full mohawk and like full
What a badass.
full mohawk, and what was left was all dyed green.
Stuart Mergler bought a bottle of rum to Boondall State School.
Really?
It leaked through the port rack.
Was that a primary school thing
Every
as well?
kid went home smelling like Bundaberg rum.
That's funny. No, it must be happening around now because I have it
What are they
before
doing?
the year 12s. They have it before they do their exams, don't they? Now I'm so confused with.
Yeah, it's not the final day thing. Well,
It's-
it kind of is, but it isn't.
Anyway.
What are they doing?
Oh,
Yeah.
but in Sydney, senior sunrise has become a popular way to mark the end of school. So the class of 2024 have been meeting their classmates on the last day of year 12 really early in the morning and watching the sun come up over the beach. And they've actually got it from America as well because it started in US.
Of course.
Where in the US they start on the.
Have we ever come up with something ourselves?
Yeah.
Ever?
Australia never has had anything.
They do it in the US, but I remember Bill's last day, his muck-up day actually.
What did he do?
Well, whatever he did, I got a phone call off the school,
Oh dear.
and
William.
I'd purchased the thing that that's
Oh,
what I was
no.
complaining about. He goes, "Did you know?" And I said, that's horrible. I hope he cleaned up his mess after it. Anyway,
What did you buy? Eggs.
Hang on.
Eggs.
I don't even want to say.
Or
Whatever it was,
podcast,
it was a
or
piece.
podcast that one.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
yeah.
fruit, and it was very expensive at the time.
What, mangoes?
Good news, Suze.
Guava.
Father walks 50k through Hurricane Helene Debris to walk daughter down the aisle. 50 miles. 50k.
Not with the bride to be. She was already there.
She was there.
Oh,
1,000 miles if I can just stay here tonight.
Good feel good.
So it's not the hurricane that's happening now. That's Milton. This is a previous one. Just the
Oh,
other
this
day.
Helene.
a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, same similar place.
So you walked through it.
Yeah, David Jones. That's his name.
Wow.
David
I thought they
Jones.
all shut down.
Travelled from his South Carolina to Tennessee. So his daughter was getting married in Tennessee, and he had to walk there because he couldn't drive because all the roads were shut. So he walked.
Shannon, no.
could have been Tennessee whiskey. Bit of Chris Stapleton.
Yeah, we can do that as well, mate.
Yeah.
How far was it?
He walked 50k. He climbed and crawled over debris and trees.
Poor Debris.
He even became trapped in knee-deep mud. It was almost run over by a backhoe.
Come on,
Well,
mate.
because he was cleaning the roadway.
Sandbag.
David Jones.
But David Jones made it on time to walk his daughter down the aisle in Tennessee.
Tennessee whiskey.
Had a whiskey to celebrate.
You're a sweet strawberry wine.
Yes.
I don't. This is no relevance to anything else. No, it's just like David Jones and Maya, that rivalry over the years. Because
Get to it. Get to it, buddy.
did you know that
a joke.
lions make love 9 times a day?
No.
Yeah, I'm spewing. I just joined Rotary.
That's funny.
That is funny.
Good news,
Did
Suze.
you hear that from your dad yesterday?
Oh. His dad's funnier than that.
Okay. Okay, next one.
I got one for you, David.
Okay, Bras by the Stars raise vital funds while bringing a smile to the community.
My hump, my hump, my hump, my hump, my hump, my hump, my hump.
My lovely lady lumps.
My lovely little
Oh, okay.
lumps. Check it out.
I'm involved in this actually. Some of Australia's leading lights in entertainment, sport, media, and fashion are coming together. We designed.
Tick all of the above.
Tick, tick, tick.
We designed our own bras, and we've.
Oh, well, do you stop rubbing your titties on there?
Sorry.
Seriously, she's literally here rubbing her left
Well, I'm
wrist.
talking about it. Bras by the Stars. It's raising money for the Wesley Hospital Kim Walters
Oh, yes.
Choice Program. So
Love, love, love.
Kim Walters was Kevin Walters' late wife, and she died of breast cancer. And they started this charity. Do you remember back in the day? They started it in 1998 to raise.
Wow, 98.
Yeah, raise money for the Wesley Hospital, and it's still going. And this Bras by the Stars features 11 bras designed by different celebrities, and there's at Toowong Village there's a display of them, and you can buy them. You can buy my bra if you want.
You outsourced
But
it.
is it your own size or is it like?
No.
So is it your bra that you've
No.
taken from the shelf?
No,
you
it
did
was from
double-
Triumph,
You did
and they
double
gave
D,
us-
didn't you? What did you do?
They gave me a really big one, yes,
Yeah.
a lot larger, because to get more picture on it. So mine is actually a butterfly. I didn't do it.
You outsourced it.
I outsourced it. Mine's a butterfly, but the music stopped.
Music's
Okay.
finished.
Good news.
Walking on sunshine. Whoa, it's time to feel good.
The Ash, Lutzi, and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than. I'm smarter than Suze.
Brighton Homes includes aircon, flooring, steel frames and solar as standard. You don't need to be smarter than Suze to discover why it's better with Brighton.
Carla out of Virginia.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Hey, how you going? Morning.
Good. I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
What's your deal? Have you played before? Is this the first time?
No, first time we've tried for weeks now to get on. So my kids are super excited that we're finally made it.
Okay, that's Mitchell and Nicholas.
That's them.
Are they in the car? Is this OG stuff here? This
They
is
are
like
in the
sweet
car
spot.
with me.
Yeah, are they up for it?
Yeah, they're up for it. Yep, we're pumped.
All right, good. We'll stand by. Remind me if I forget that the kids are up for it. We got Mitchell and Nicholas, and
That's them.
and it says you're a Katy Perry fan too.
Yeah,
like
Nicholas is a huge Katy Perry
I'll
fan.
have to check the cave. I don't know if Lockie's been in there restocking, but fingers crossed they'll have a look.
Can you have a look?
Well, not now, but
Yeah.
afterwards.
When you get in there, when you get in there, have a look.
Yeah.
If you get in there, because you could win
Exactly,
as well.
exactly.
$300 into the draw for the BYD 803. Yippee, here we go.
Fantastic.
30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. What is the capital of Malaysia?
Don't know.
From what direction does the sun rise?
East.
How many points is a goal worth in Aussie rules?
6.
Garfield the cat is known to enjoy what food?
Pizza.
What is an angle called if it's less than 90 degrees?
Acute.
Stop the clock.
So it's going to be hard to beat. I mean, she might go as good. Garfield
No.
pizza? I'm not sure.
Garfield,
what-
yeah, it's lasagna, not pizza.
Oh, it was lasagna.
It's lasagna.
Gee, I'd forgot. Yeah. She might get that.
She'll get that,
That could
for
be-
sure.
that could be the difference.
She will get that for sure. Seems like you were pretty quick.
6 seconds left for you, Carla.
That's not too bad.
Oh, awesome.
Oh,
Very
and look, I haven't even forgotten. So over to you, Carla. Count in Mitchell, who's 13, and Nicholas, 8.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Bring in the game!
Oh,
Well,
strong.
that had everything because you actually sped up as you went on, but you both were in cohorts with it. I mean, on a Friday, I'm giving that 9 1/4 out of 10.
9 1/4 out of 10, boys. Nice work.
Well done, lads. That's
Yeah,
brilliant.
good work. They weren't too cool for school. Here's Nick with a bit of Beethoven as we bring it again.
Bring in the gift. Bring in the gift, bring in the gift, bring in the gift. Bring in the gift, bring in the gift, bring in the gift. Bring in the gift, bring in the gift. Bring in the gift. Bring in the gift.
Thank you.
Susie O'Neill! Hold the phone, Freddie! Susie O'Neill! It will be a miracle! You won't see anything like that again this year!
You're right.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, baby.
Thanks, sweetheart.
Okay.
Oh, I've just got a dribbly nose.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Have you got? Are you
That's the
sneezing
last
too?
tissue, by the
Oh,
way.
no. We get more
I've got-
tissues, Alicia.
I've
I'm
got
not
that going on.
sneezing. Yeah, you've got the.
I think I've got a flu.
That's the very last tissue.
Well, that's great, isn't it? 30 seconds on the clock.
In the bin.
Time starts now. What is the capital of Malaysia?
Kuala Lumpur,
From what direction does the sun rise?
the east.
How many points is a goal worth in Aussie rules?
6.
Garfield the cat is known to enjoy what food?
Pizza.
What is an angle called if it's less than 90 degrees?
Acute.
Stop the clock.
That's
impressive.
very interesting.
Is that good?
Good.
Yeah, I mean, it's good, but it's going to be... I don't know all the answers, but it seems like it's pretty tight.
Yeah, we'll take one.
One tight.
Yeah.
Tight!
What is the capital of Malaysia? Carly said, I don't know. Suze said Kuala Lumpur. And Kuala Lumpur is correct.
You competed there, didn't you, 98?
Yeah, it was 98.
Com Games. That was where Shervo had the swing low sweet Matt Shervington.
Yeah.
He's got the whole world in his pants. He's got the whole world
I love Matt Shervington.
in his pants.
Yeah. So it's 1-0 Suze. What
He's such a
direction
nice
does
guy.
the sun rise? It rises in the east.
Sunrise is what he hosts, by the way.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Oh my
He's got the
God.
whole world in his pants. It's 2-1.
They used to sing that.
Like a
Suze.
sunwise.
Buzz, I used to sing that in the crowd at athletics meets as he was on the
No,
blocks.
you've told me many times.
How many points is a goal worth in Aussie rules? Now, you both said 6.
Yeah.
And that's correct.
Oh, tricker.
It's 3-2.
6 is the time when sunrise the show starts.
Oh,
Look
Lutzy!
at my segues been this week.
Garfield the cat
taking
those
is
drugs
again.
known to enjoy what food? Now, you both said pizza.
Yes.
Lasagna.
Yeah, I thought pizza
What?
was well. It's the same.
Lasagna.
What?
Go on, Lutzy.
Yeah.
You got one
Yeah,
more in you.
say it. Go on. It's easy, this one.
Mum's lasagna has 6 layers. No.
It's Matt
What's that
Shervington's
got to do
favourite
with Shervo?
food.
It's what Shervo would eat.
Favourite
before he-
food.
I don't know.
Carb load.
I don't think he would.
And then the angle, if it's less than 90 degrees, is called an acute angle. So it's a 4-3
Shervo's a cute host.
4-3 victory to Susan O'Neill.
Well done, Sue.
We'll
Thanks,
go to the
Carla.
cave.
Well
Go to
done,
the
Lutsy.
cave.
Right, okay, so I'm going to give you 4 tickets to Nova's Night at the Movies, the advanced screening of Venom: The Last Dance. That's Tom Hardy at his best, action comedy. When I think Tom Hardy, I think action, but then I think comedy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm hearing you. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else
By
you
the way,
got?
Lindsay Webb, who's a comedian, speaking
Yeah.
of comedy.
I love
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
He just said I'm the king of segways. Segways?
You are or he is?
No, I am. He said and he's a professional
I
comedian.
thought he was in the States.
He
Was
tours
he
with
a Nova player?
he tours with Jim Jeffries,
Yeah.
I know.
Amos Gill, like superstars, that bloke, and he reckons I'm the king of segways. Segways.
Okay, good.
Now, back to the thing though, Carla.
Jump on that dirt
Yeah.
bike and go right
Yeah,
at the
because
end.
I've got to go to the end and see what Lockie's
yeah.
put in here. Okay, hang on, give me a second. Okay, there we go. Okay, thank you. Oh my God, look down there. There's a little light. If I just light this here quickly. There we go. Oh, guess what I found? Guess what I found, Carla? Where's Nick? Is he listening? Carla, stay with me here. Oh. Nick.
Quickly get out of the way, what's it?
Watch out, hang on a second! That is the Katy Perry freight train with 2 tickets for Katy Perry! Yeah, baby! You have to see Katy Perry. Haven't got all the details here, Buzz, but there's 2 tickets right here, buddy.
Yeah.
So, congratulations.
And there's some fireworks for you. Just
Yeah. Hang on. Could be a promo, everyone shut up. Yes. Cry now. All tears.
Just can you do that cry one more time, Carla, just
Sure,
for
we
the
just
promo?
didn't get it properly.
Sorry. 3, 2, 1.
There we go.
Oh my God, guys, thank you so much. Thank you.
And cut.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Ash, Lutzi, and Susie O'Neill's Caller of the Week.
What are we at? Caller of the Week, merch pack number 34.
Up to 34, are we?
We've had a few good callers as well. Obviously, we've been putting people on the standby list for Coldplay in Sydney.
I feel like the standard's risen.
It has.
Should we have a listen back?
Yep. He's our Caller of the Week for this week.
Better than nothing, trust me. It's further than I would have got anyway.
Oh, hello.
Do I detect an accent?
Maybe.
Our English listeners have gone up since we hired a producer from Wigan.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny how we get
She's literally from up the road from me.
Oh, isn't that a coincidence?
You're from Manchester.
That's because you're probably her auntie.
I'm from Chorley. She's from the home of the Wigan
Chorley.
Kebab.
She's from the home of the what?
Wigan Kebab.
The Wigan kebab.
Oh, what's a Wigan kebab?
Pie balm. Pie in a tea cake. Pie in a muffin. Pie in a bread roll. Whatever you want to say, but it's a Wigan Kebab.
A pie in a bread roll.
Yeah.
A meat pie in a bread roll.
Yeah.
Makes me want to try it.
Congratulations, Caroline.
And
Why, thank you.
when I said makes me want to try it, now that we've got it in front of me, I'm not sure I do it.
Oh, my God.
I do. It
Well,
looks delicious.
she's let the team down slightly. She's brought you a meat pie, and a proper Wigan Kebab is a meat and potato pie, but...
Right, okay. But
No, just
potato in
up the
this?
carbs any.
Let's just tell them, Caroline, they don't have proper meat and potato pies here.
Yes, we have.
I know, we had this
You not the
discussion.
proper, not the proper.
How about you guys chat off air
No.
about the meat and potato pie?
I'm pretty sure at Yatla Pies you can get a meat and potato pie.
Yeah, with potato on top.
How is it, Suze?
Oh, let me have a bite.
it's all right. Go on, Ashley.
Oh, that's good.
You pea heart.
Yum, it's delicious.
Is it fresh bread roll?
Yeah, really fresh bread roll.
Where would you get a Wigan kebab from, Caroline?
Oh,
Is that
wow.
like when you walk out of the nightclub,
It's really
have they got the
good.
caravans that sell them? Or you got to make
No,
them
it's just
yourself?
kind of like, oh gosh, no, you got the chippy. You can go to the chippy and get them. And there's some chippies now that will deep fry them. So your pie in your roll, deep fried, ready to go.
Too far.
I don't mind it though, because I like a lot of pastry on my pie. Like, I'm not one of those ones that goes, whatever that company is, that goes like, we go heavy on the meat and light on the pastry. To me, that's the worst pie in history. You know what I mean? Like, I need some crustation.
Yep.
And the
It
bread roll.
crumbles then, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Like if it's
it
too
ends
much.
up all over you.
yeah.
Like, this is good. And it's not bad, Caroline.
Really, really
Nice.
good.
Why, thank you. Did you put sauce on it?
No, there's no sauce.
I'm not a sauce guy though.
They put butter on it.
You
Usually
need
put
sauce
butter.
on it.
Okay, yeah, no, I can cope with the butter. To be fair, though, you've got to admit that a Wigan kebab is 100 times better than your fairy bread.
Fairy bread. I can
Yeah.
get, I mean,
Yeah,
I get around
Yeah,
that.
I'm not
Yeah.
here to defend the
I'll
fairy
No.
bread.
take you on that.
You know?
Absolutely
Well, is that
not.
an Australian thing? Is that the one thing we have come up with that we didn't rip off
No.
someone else? It's
Yeah, fairy bread, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's gross. 2 pots of bread, butter, and hundreds and thousands
I'm
on a
dead.
piece of bread. and cuts it up and gives it to people and says it's a treat. That is not a treat.
I'm dancing with you on that
Yeah.
one.
That's not a
You know.
treat.
And by the way, every birthday party I went to as a kid where they had fairy bread, guess what was always left over? Is the fairy bread. Nobody
Yes.
eats it or even
No.
likes it.
Please give up on the idea, people. It's gross. Give it up.
It's gross.
I agree
It's
with you,
gross. I
Caroline.
agree.
Well, you've won our Caller of the Week merch pack, Caroline, which
Is it?
includes.
Yep.
Yeah, but just before we get into that, isn't the meat pie an Australian invention?
Good point.
Or is it a British thing? Because
Well, I'm going to say British, but I'm more than welcome for you to claim it as Australian, consider I'm in Australia.
It'd be British.
do you
It's got
reckon
to be British.
a meat pie sounds very Australian to me?
Well,
Do you think so? I think anything that basically can be cooked in one pan is got to be British.
Yeah, well, if it's in England, which it is, because we just did that, it has to be from England. I don't think they stole it from Australia in the last
well,
200
yeah.
years. You know, like, do you think?
It's Egyptian. They're saying it's Egyptian.
That makes sense.
Well, they can say what they like. They say cats are Egyptian. I'm pretty sure that's a lie.
Yeah, exactly, Caroline.
Cats.
Oh, you're good fun.
There's no
Oh,
way
well.
cats are
Anyway, you get a Just
Well-
Keep Swimming Beaches beach bag.
Yep.
Oh, that's exciting.
You get a gone fishing bucket hat.
Awesome. Going to wear it this weekend.
Thank you.
And what would Lutzy do? Stubby cooler.
Oh, and I'm going to carry my non-alcoholic beer around in that.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh, that's
Bit of
nice.
0.0
Hey,
Heine.
I do have one question. Are you going to cut this out of your download? Because I sent the last download to everybody back home and you cut me out.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Really?
Who did that?
What did you get on for,
Yeah.
Caroline? Out of
Well, just call it the week.
no, as in
It was Coldplay tickets, and
No.
when I sent it to everyone with a screenshot that you've named your episode of Wigan Kebab and everything, you cut me out. And the
Oh,
only
that's
bit
Dylan.
left...
So
That's
the
Dylan on the
episode
pots
is
and
named
pans.
Wigan Kebab, and then it'd make no sense when you listen to the podcast. It's
Yes,
they've
they
got to
listened,
make
everybody.
sense.
We're
well,
so
you know what,
sorry.
Carol? What we're going to do is we're going to make a Caller of the Week separate podcast just for you, aren't we, Nick?
Hey, I'm
Nick's
gonna
not
be
in his head.
famous.
You will be.
Send
Yep.
one of the producers a photo of yourself so we can put that on the
Yeah.
on the thing as
Yeah,
well.
trust me, I am more than down for that because I'll be famous back home.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Hey, and watch those numbers go up, Nick, on our podcast.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm telling you now, talk about bringing in them listeners. We are down for that.
Good on you, Caroline.
You said a little
You
bit.
too.
You went a little bit baby reindeer at the end there.
The Ash, Lutzi, and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Press play.
Get ready for the ultimate Halloween party on the Brisbane River. I'm afraid of no ghosts. Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill's Halloween cruise on Oasis. Your ultimate weekend escape on the Brisbane River.
Tammy, hello.
Hi.
Hello. You coming along to our Halloween cruise on
Yes.
Oasis? Yes.
I'm so excited.
It's a +1 too.
+3, actually. You can bring 3 people with you, don't you?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Bring
good.
your crew.
That's a great idea.
Amazing.
Who are you going to bring?
Oh, my
Please say
bestie.
Ghostbusters. Oh. Who are you going to bring?
My 3 girlfriends.
3 girlfriends.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. What? Will there be a group theme?
Oh, well, I'm going to go as Princess Jasmine. So I'm going to, maybe one will be Aladdin, one the monkey, and one Jafar. I don't know. We'll see.
Assuming they're all from the same movie.
Aladdin, yeah.
Aladdin!
Aladdin.
Sorry.
Well, you said a stripper. What was the third one?
No,
Jafar, the evil guy.
Evil.
Oh my gosh, you don't know your Disney.
No, I haven't got children, so that'd be weird if I did.
I was looking at everyone's faces in here. When you said Princess Jasmine, Nick's eyes lit up. He obviously is a Disney fan.
It's from our era, though. Like, that's,
Yeah,
that's
it? Kid,
Nick
too.
and I's vintage.
Oh, right. So you were a kid when you liked
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't have kids either, does he?
it. No, that's right. But he was a child. He liked it as a child. I just want to clarify that on behalf of Nick.
What song are you going to put on our playlist, Tammy?
Disturbia. That's a classic.
Rihanna.
No,
Yeah.
was this film clip a bit sort of horror-ish? I can't remember.
Ash, do you know the film clip?
No.
Maybe.
Well, that's good.
Hey, we'll see you there, Tammy.
Thank you so much.
Have you seen the film clip to this song, Ash? I love this film clip. And what's the film clip? It's a good film clip.
The Ash, Lutzi, and Susie O'Neill podcast.
David, I see that you went to the Broncos presentation night last
I did.
night,
Indeed, at the new Star.
and you and Ezra both ripped your sleeves off and went sleeveless.
Did you see him?
I saw Ezra.
It was probably, I didn't do that. It was probably the standout fashion statement of the evening.
I've not seen that before.
Either have I.
He was like that last year, wasn't he? Do you remember he cut his
Shorts
pants off?
I remember
Yeah,
shorts
and then he had like
last
socks.
year.
And, yeah.
That's right, he did. Yeah.
This one had no sleeves at all, did he? It was
No.
like
No,
a
it
singlet.
just looked like, and didn't look like it
Singlet top.
had been tailored. It looked like you'd ripped them off, like an animal.
You reckon that's just a normal tux, and he's just got the scissors out?
I haven't even looked at this picture of the
Who's the
paper.
little
but
boys with?
It's his nephew.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it just looked like when you looked at it closer up from the side on, it
cute.
looked like he sort of tore it,
He got the skizzers out just before he walked on the carpet there.
Like he's got sleeves.
Yeah.
Last
He's
year they
got
had
the guns for it.
Yeah, last year they all wore the same thing, so it's interesting to see them kind of have free reign of what they wanted to
Their
wear.
uniform?
Yeah.
Did
Well, they had like the same suits on, yeah, except,
right.
as I said, Ezra kind of cut his shorts off, like made shorts out of his.
No, they all look different. As you can see, Katoni went tireless. Patrick was very stock standard black tie, and he picked up the
with the bow tie,
the big award as well.
What's the big award?
Is that the Paul Broughton? What's the Broncos, Mitch?
Paul Morgan.
Paul Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paul Broughton.
Yeah.
Paul Morgan. Yeah, Paul
Yeah,
Morgan.
yeah.
Yes.
And he won players player, didn't he?
Plays player, best forward.
Anything he could, yeah.
Yeah, he pretty much won everything he can.
Is that the first time? When's the last time someone else won it apart from Payne Haas? Because I feel like he's won it for the last 5 years.
Well, that's-
or something.
I think Payne had 5.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
Yeah, 5, and one of those 2020 Paddy shared it with Payne. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
And
So-
Kevy wasn't there, was he?
No.
And did the new coach talk?
No.
No, he wasn't there.
No, I didn't see
him. Either.
Elfie did an award.
Oh, yeah.
What did he do?
Best back.
Best back.
Hands out. Yep.
Who got best back?
Katoni.
Tony.
Katoni, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you talk to Alfie? Is he staying next year? Was that all secret?
I don't know. I don't think anyone knows the answer to that at the moment, other than perhaps Elfie. But I would suggest that he will stay.
Good.
Yeah.
In some-
maybe in
in
a
some
different
capacity?
role. But yeah, I'd say that he'll stay. But
Oh, good.
which is
Yeah,
great.
That's important.
And it was great to see him there actually last night as
Yeah.
well. And it was like, considering the circumstances, it could have been a wake, but it wasn't. It was the spirits are up, and they were obviously onwards and upwards sort of chat. Dave Donner, he spoke fairly well, acknowledged Kevy in a nice way, I thought.
Yeah.
Given the circumstances, and they look pretty pumped to move on and have a big year next year.
Do they have the equivalent of, back in the day, the encouragement award? Is there anything like that?
There's no most improved.
Most improved.
They have,
Most improved, yes.
That's it.
Yes.
most
yes.
consistent. They do have.
Yep. Yeah,
Who won that, do you know?
Corey Jensen.
Corey Jensen
Yes,
did
he
win.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Katoni was nominated in that, but Corey won it.
Do they still give out the hit of the year?
I didn't see Hit of the Year because I did tell that story to Adam Reynolds about Ben Teo getting pissed off. I knew that he didn't win it, given that the guy he hit was still recovering.
He goes
6 months later.
He
I don't
didn't
think he's
go-
ever been the same. What did he go? Yeah.
He was going off his nut. He goes, Robbie Farah told me he was never the same person again.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Oh, we got the great Pete Murray on the show. How are you, mate?
I'm good, guys. Yeah, how are you?
Good. Every time that we go, we're going to talk to Pete Murray, like off air. This is what happens to us off air. Okay, is we go. He was a really good athlete, back at school. And
I'll go. He did a Men's Health front cover. He got really fit.
Yep. And then someone else will go, what was his event that he had the record for at Nudgee? Was it the 4? And then we have an argument. Lutzi and I always have an argument about whether it was the 400 or the 800. So what was it? What was your athletic pedigree back at Nudgee?
It was the 800, guys.
Oh, well, David, you're right.
Lutzi was right.
It's the 800. It wasn't the 400.
No.
I was saying
Of course
it was
the
400.
800.
Yeah.
This is your first, like, quote-unquote independent release, right? But I'm sure that first album, when you released it in 01 or whatever, the game was independent, right?
That was independent, so I've kind of come a full circle now back to being an independent artist again.
Yeah,
which
right.
is good. It feels great, probably a good time for artists to be independent these days. With the streaming and what you can do, and you just never know these days. Put your songs out there to the world, and the world can hear you.
And what's it like having better hair now than when you were 20? Explain that to us.
Actually,
What the hell? What is that? What the hell?
Are you pro-Pisha up? Have you been pro-Pishaing for the last 2 decades?
Look, it's immaculate.
I know.
Look at it.
I woke up like this morning, guys.
Look at you.
Yeah.
You look spectacular.
Specimen. Absolute
no
specimen.
no chance of going bald.
Oh,
No,
good,
it-
mate.
it's
Not
Lucky
even
you.
grey either. Like, I've got more grey sideburns than you have.
Yeah.
Because you're living down somewhere fancy down south now, I'm presuming. I don't even know where you live these days, but last time I saw you were. Is it just natural fitness you're doing? I mean, you don't even go to the gym, do you? You just surf and
and mow your lawn and stuff. What are you doing?
It's just mowing the lawn. It keeps you fit, mate. No, look, I do get to the gym every day. I try to get to the gym every day, and I'm getting back into surfing again now. And we eat well here. Byron's got great food, really organic food, so we eat organic as much as we can. I think the older you get, you have to stay healthy, otherwise your body starts to fall apart. So
we tried to drag him down to the pub last time I saw him, and he didn't even come down. He was like, "That's how focused he is on his music."
The last time you came to my place, like
your wife kicked me out.
We were throwing the beers down. You guys were getting a bit loud, so we had to kick you up.
Oh, really? Is that what happened?
that dead set happened. Yeah, he said, "Guys, you should probably go."
I like that.
So a few things here. Wouldn't it be good? The new song is out now. You're also doing Manly Harbour Boat Club New Year's gig again. That's New Year's Day, is it?
That's a great spot there.
It's an awesome spot, mate. It's a great spot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you did that last year, didn't you? You know all about that.
We did last year, so it was a great vibe. Because one of my mates from Nudgee was the secretary there, and he sent me a video. I said, "We've just done this place up, and they just had a covers band playing there." And I said, "Mate, I want to play there. That was so good. Like, you got like 3 levels to this place.
Yeah.
They set the stage up over the water, and you're playing back to this venue. You've got the crowd here, and then 3 levels.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's an amazing spot.
That's
unbelievable. But what's this other one? This play at your place. Like, are you a chance to rock up to someone's house and do a personal concert in someone's living room?
I did this like years ago, 20 years ago. I think when I first started, we had a competition where I went round to their place anyway and played, and it's just good fun. You know, like everyone's so excited, and then because you get the real fans that want you there, so they're like kind of nervous and even shaking. You know, like they don't know how to sort of be around you. So it's kind of nice to have that vibe there and go in and just let them have a half an hour set or something of just whatever songs they just throw at you. It's play this, play that, and it's a really nice thing. So when I was just talking with management, I thought it'd be really nice now being independent again to do something like that, so we just can get out there again to wherever it's going to be. Like we've just got to pick somewhere. I don't know how we pick the winner yet. So
you register on PeteMurray.com. I know that, but I don't know how you're going to pick the winner.
You go to sign up to my mail out list, basically, so we just choose someone from that.
Pete Murray, thank you. Good luck with it all, mate.
Cheers, mate. Good to see you.
Cheers, guys. Always good to talk.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I've decided to start stretching. We've been talking about it for ages here.
It's important.
Oh my God, I tried to stretch my hamstrings yesterday. My right one does not move. When does it start moving? Like I put
What do you mean?
Well, I put it at a right angle up on a chair and try to stretch it, but I can't.
Oh, nothing. No give.
No give.
Did it hurt?
Yes.
Isn't it?
Pilates will
not
help.
good, is it?
Yeah. It's not good.
I remember when I was a kid, running cross country and that, I couldn't even get a stretch in my calves. That's how stretched they were.
Like you could put it up around.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
I'd put it behind my ears, wherever I wanted to.
Yeah.
These days, I just got to. Sometimes I do my calf just sleeping. That's how like.
You stress when you try and put your shoes on.
Seriously, yeah. Like it's incredible how you lose that muscle.
Flexibility. And strength, I reckon you got to hang on to.
Yeah, try and put your shoes on standing up in the morning.
Yeah.
That's a good test.
Yeah,
Can't
right.
do it.
Are you joking?
No, I'm not. Isn't that sad?
You guys sit down and put your shoes on.
I have to.
It's very hard to put sand shoes on standing up.
I have to sit on my bed. It's going to be a low seat too.
I reckon I can still do it too.
Mitch, what do you do? I stand up and put them on.
I don't think I've ever stood up and put them on.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I need to try this.
Everyone try it. We'll just wear thongs.
Imagine a triathlon transition there. It'd be embarrassing. Susan, us at Noosa this year.
You'd be like Ned Brockman at the moment, trying to get up off the floor.
What about him?
Just like have a little stool on the back of you when you're swimming.
On your back.
Yeah.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Okay, let's go.
Nova.
Hi, we're Coldplay.
Your home of Coldplay.
The only way to see us live is to keep it on Nova.
Lisa out of Tarragindi. Guess what?
Good morning.
Hello. We got you on the
Hello.
standby list now for the concert.
That is awesome. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Tarragindi. It's my old stomping ground.
Is it? Wow.
My friend Jackie used to live there. It's fun.
Monique, 7 Hills.
Yep, hello.
That's all we need out of you. Just need to hear your voice and you're on the standby list.
Great.
Look at this name. Venny.
Whoa.
Hey,
Good morning.
good morning, Venny.
We'll just check first because I haven't been getting the names wrong all the time this week. Is it actually Venny?
It is actually Venny.
How do you spell Venny?
Sadly.
How do you spell it?
It's like Jenny with a V.
Jenny with a V.
Yep.
Nice.
I like it. It's good to have a different name.
just Johnny with a V.
Landy.
Who are you named after? Is it a story?
There's a story. Oh, God, I'm not saying this on air, but yeah, my grandmother. Thank you, Granny. It's a Greek grandmother thing.
Greek.
Oh, okay. Greek grandmother. Cool.
Yeah.
Yasu.
Yasu. Hi, Susie.
Hello.
I thought you were saying hi to Sue.
Yeah. Yasu. Who's next?
Hi, Sue from Burp and
Oh,
Gary.
Sue. Yes, Sue.
Hi, good morning.
Yasu.
Yasu.
Who are you named after, Sue? And if you haven't got a story,
no
don't feel like you
idea.
got to tell one. I mean, if you haven't got one, you haven't got one. So don't make it up.
No, don't have a fun story with that one.
Okay.
It's Susan is another word for flower, I think, or lily.
Susan is.
Yeah, Lily.
Lily. Cool. Is your real name Susan? Sue?
No.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
That's everyone's real name.
What? So there's no Sue's. Sue. There's no Sue.
I think it'd be unusual just to be called Sue.
Just called Sue. Okay. Interesting. And Nicole from North Maclean.
Morning, guys.
Sounds like you're out in the tinny. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry, I'm driving. Driving to work.
Just got your head
On the
out the window.
expressway.
Don't know what you said because you're on loudspeaker. Thank you, Nicole.
Bye.
Good luck to everybody on the standby list. Mel Tracina makes more calls after 9 o'clock this morning. You can also get on the standby list with Mel, so keep listening right through your workday.
When are we drawing it?
It's a great question. This price sheet has not a lot of information.
Probably
That's-
next week,
Yeah.
I would say.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
The Prince is on. The Prince is on. The Prince is on. Ooh, he's on the streets. The Prince is on.
Hello, Mitchell.
Hello, guys. How you doing? How you feeling? Are you a bit limber up? I saw you stretching before I left. Is everyone feeling a little bit looser?
We could be looser, Mitch.
We could be. Well, maybe that's why you want to come down here, guys. It was a good morning for you to see you guys sort of working on the stretcher. I'm down here at Pronto Pilates at Logan Road, Mount Gravatt. And this looks entirely brand new. I'm joined by Adriana. I mean, good morning. Thanks for having us down here.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
Now, tell us about what's going on here because, I mean, Pilates nothing new, but what you guys are doing down here, it's not only, I guess, making it a little less intimidating, but also making it a lot cheaper to get involved.
Yeah, Pronto Pilates is super cheap. So we've got classes from $5.
What?
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah.
It's nuts. And then we've got classes running all day, 7 days a week. So we're talking from 5:15 a.m. and the last class is at 9:45 p.m. every single day. And we've got orientation classes, beginner classes, all the way to advanced.
I just sent you guys through a couple of photos, so you can see they've actually got
looks
those.
great, Mitch.
They're pretty high-tech reformer machines in there, but the idea is that it's instructor-less. So they're
Yes.
sort of up on the screen. You're getting the instructions. You're actually getting to watch the exercises done the right way. And I think the whole idea, Adriana, is that it's somehow it feels a little bit less intimidating, but that someone's not there telling you what to do, but you're actually hearing it. So you can sort of do it at your own pace a little bit.
Yeah, it's like a, you do you vibe. If you want to push hard one day, that's awesome. If you want to take it a little easier the next, it's totally up to you. There's no judgments, no mirrors. You just come in, have a good time.
Probably
And,
costs
so
a bit
obviously-
too, Mitchy.
Yeah, absolutely. So, $5 seems ludicrous, especially when we talk about like Pilates or gym type stuff of anything. Like $5 seems, it feels like a mistake.
$5
So
for Pilates.
I thought, to be honest, I thought Lockie had stuffed up. I thought he'd been a typo. I thought he'd missed out another
Zero.
digit in front of the 5. But you can come down here and membership sort of stuff. So you sort of swipe your entry. You want to pick your class, come on down and get involved. And I mean, do it the way you would normally do it, but do it at your own pace, which is great stuff. Super easy, yeah.
Yeah, and affordable.
So I mean, I don't know whether guys maybe
Mitch,
yes.
can Adriana hear me? Like, what?
Yes, yeah.
What exactly is Pilates? Like, who is it most beneficial for?
Anyone who's got a spine should be doing Pilates, is what I always say.
Well, Ashley's
So basically, and it's awesome for blokes. I know typically it's women that come to classes, but when men come involved, they love it. And it's an all-body workout. It's It's just strength, endurance, stamina, all that sort of stuff. It's really good.
It's a good question to ask because you said this in particular, this version of it is good for beginners, people that are coming in. A lot of people coming in have never done it before.
Because we are so affordable, it's opened the market to people that have just previously just went, it's too pricey. So they can come in, do an orientation class, which is really comprehensive. It takes them through every little bit of the reformer. So it just makes it just feel more comfortable.
And it's blowing up because it all started off not too long ago and now it's really taking off.
Yeah, so we've got 15 studios nationally, 6,000 members across the country, and we're just opening up all over the place.
Well, you guys got it worked out down here. It's at Logan Road, Mount Gravatt, Pronto Pilates, and not only am I getting down here getting the class done, but you can give us a call 13 24 10. Thanks to the good people down here at Pronto Pilates. We've got memberships to give away. If you want to give us a call 13 24 10 right now, come down and experience it for yourself. No designated time. That's the beauty about Pronto Pilates is that you can come on down here and take your pick. Do it at your own leisure.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, geez, the phones are lighting up. Well done, Mitch. Thanks, Adriana, too.
No worries. Thanks for having me, guys.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than Suze.
Brighton Homes includes aircon, flooring, steel frames and solar as standard. You don't need to be smarter than Suze to discover why it's better with Brighton.
Rightio.
Luke, out of Bly.
That's me.
Well, it says you're doing some meat deliveries on the sunny coast. So you in the truck?
I am in the truck, mate. You paid me out about my little horn last time, mate.
Hit it.
You want me to hit it? There you go. There, I hit it for you. It's only a little one, mate.
One more time. I didn't quite catch it. Yeah.
It's not the worst I've heard.
And we've had way worse than that, I reckon.
Yeah, thought you have.
It doesn't have much
gravitas.
Do you know what I mean?
It's got nothing. Like, really,
no one's getting scared by that.
No.
Out in the traffic.
I think he's driving a lorry or something. He's not driving like an 18-wheeler.
How many wheels are on your truck?
How many wheels?
Mate, it's only a light rigid, mate. It's only a little one, eh?
Light rigid, yeah.
That's what I said, mate. I said, you just paid me out about my little horn last time.
We're a one-trick pony. We're doing the same thing now, too. What are you delivering? What are you delivering?
Meat, mate.
Oh, yeah.
I'm delivering meat for Prime Cuts.
Oh, nice. All right. How'd you go last time? Did you win or did you lose?
Mate, I did really terribly, eh? But I've learned from my mistakes. We need to rattle Suze early on. That's what we need to do.
Oh, yeah. Well, it says here, Mitch just put up that you lost 4-1. So that's a smashing. And 10 seconds. And then Suze had 10 seconds left on the clock, and you had nothing left on the clock. So you went the full distance as well.
I didn't actually get to play Suze. I only got to play the message bank of Suze last time.
Okay.
Got laid away on holidays, Suze.
Well, you didn't get pants last time. There's something for you, okay? So see if you can keep that going at least, okay? Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock, and your time starts now. Which animal is referred to as the king of the jungle?
Lion.
Who does Kylie Jenner share her 2 children with?
I don't know.
What percentage of the human body is water?
90.
In which decade was the television invented?
The 80s? No, I don't know.
Spell available?
AVARILBLE. I think I got that.
Stop the clock.
I'll give you 1 second there, Luke.
He definitely wrapped it up.
Why didn't you just give me the questions from before, mate? I wouldn't know those.
Oh, okay. Someone find those questions from before. Yeah, I'll take you up on that. Any time left on the
1
clock?
second.
1 second. You're up against it, Luke.
Well,
I know I'm up against it.
Apparently, Prime. What did you say? Prime Cuts. Apparently, it's the for shiz, Luke. I was talking to my mates from Gilly Small Goods. They reckon you guys rock.
Yeah, mate. We're pretty good. We've got all the good.
Good on you. Respect.
We'll drop some off in here sometime.
Mate,
you know what I'm saying?
We could probably organise that, mate. You give us a little plug there. That's good.
We just did.
I'll scratch yours then, mate. How's that sound?
Yeah, we do a lot of back scratching. We're back scratchers, Luke.
Let's bring in the Gimp. Bit of Henry.
'Cause it's bringing the Gimp for me. She's right. If it's Suze you beat, you will win some money if you're right.
on, Freddie!
Susie O'Neill! That will be a miracle! You won't see anything like that again this year!
By the way, Henry, that's Henry Bretts, who's used to work for us. He's now doing stand-up. I see he's live from Brisbane. It's his second show added 29th of October at the Good Chat Comedy Club. Fresh from the Edinburgh Fringe, Henry Bretts.
He's
great.
Very funny.
He's like Oasis. He had to add a second show because it was too popular.
He's getting big.
He's going well, isn't he? Remember Henry?
Yeah. Yeah, we do remember. That's what we're.
I wasn't here.
No, who's he?
What are you talking about?
Okay, Susie, you ready? Here we go. Last one of the week.
Come on, let's go.
30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Which animal is referred to as the king of the jungle?
Lion.
Who does Kylie Jenner share her 2 children with?
Kris Jenner.
What percentage of the human body is water?
80%.
In which decade was the television invented?
The 50s.
Spell available.
AVAIL.
Stop clock.
Available.
Yeah, I'll take it, Tuco.
Wow.
Tate!
Hey.
Which
birthday?
Yeah, it's Luke's birthday today.
We get so many birthday
And yet
callers.
we're getting the presents. We're bringing in some meat for us.
Some meat.
Which animal is referred to as the king of the jungle? You both said lion. That's correct. So, Luke, no pantsing straight from the get-go. Question one, you don't have to sweat it out, mate. But unfortunately for you, that's about as good as it gets. Little teaser for you there. Who does Kylie Jenner share her 2 children with? You both said, I don't know.
I said
Kris Jenner.
Oh, you said Kris Jenner. Sorry. Anyone?
Bit weird.
I
did know this.
Kanye West.
No, that's the decathlon bloke.
No.
What?
Travis Scott.
No. Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
Travis
no.
Scott.
Is he the guy playing Suncorp Stadium?
Yeah.
26th, I think it's election day.
Yeah, Suncorp Stadium.
Travis Scott.
He's got sicko mode, hasn't he?
Yeah, you want some sicko mode?
Sicko mode.
Okay, hang
He's
on.
got the tattoos.
Yeah, presumably.
I'm going to vote and then go straight to Suncorp for that gig.
Oh, this is a tune. Yeah.
Nathan's here with all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside, when they pull up, they give me loose. Yeah, jump out, boys.
Oh, this is the radio edit.
Top in our coast. Way too big when we pull up, give me the loot.
Give me the loot.
Was off the Remy, had a back.
You know this song.
You don't know this one?
What percentage? As white as I am.
What percentage of the human, but not quite nowhere near as white as what you are, mate? I've got you covered.
Deal, can you get us that bit before the end of the show, please? Just that little bit of ash. That
What
would be really
percentage
good.
of the human body is
lots is
water? Now, Suze, you said it's 80%.
Yeah.
That the human body is 80% water. And Luke, you said 90%.
I reckon Luke might be right here. Something crazy.
It's something weird.
It's 60. So you're both wrong, and it's 1-1, top of the fourth. In which decade was television invented? Suze said the 1950s. Well,
Remember the
That's-
56 Olympics?
yeah,
They watched it on TV for the first time, the Olympics.
yeah. You're not jumping in, Lutzy. Come on, mate. I mean, geez, it's an alley-oop. I mean, all you got to do is put it in the...
You're right. I'm in the air. I've got the
What are you
ball
going to
there.
say? What are you going to say?
Oh, no.
56.
What would you watch after school?
Yeah, what did you...
Was it play school?
I Dream of Jeannie.
I loved I Dream of Jeannie.
Don't help me.
No, it was the 1920s.
Yeah.
1920s.
See,
Luke, you said the
Before your time.
1980s. The TV was...
Yeah, I know.
Maybe colour.
But
came
still
about in the
1-1
70s.
between you two. And then spell available. Sue's got it right. AVAILABLE. You went it right at the end there, Luke. It's a 2-1 victory, Susan O'Neill. It means
Well done, Sue.
Yeah.
on
good,
Monday
thanks,
it'll be worth 500.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Luke's from Bye Bye. That doesn't make sense to anyone.
Do you get into the big smoke much, Luke?
Yeah, I get down to Big Smoke, mate. Mum and Dad live down there. I'm
Okay.
down there every day, actually.
Okay, I'm going to load you up, mate. I'm going to give you a $100 Maggie May voucher. You'll love it there. So some great cocktails. Nice late afternoon. It's nice down there at Gasworks. A $100 Enigma voucher. That's a bit better for later in the night. That is a absolutely magnificent venue. Some great gigs on there recently. Enigma, you'll love the $100 voucher there. And then if you just want to bring it back to the 80s, 90s, the Retros voucher on Brunswick Street Mall. A $100 voucher for Retros as well, mate. So you can have quite a day/night out right
Good
there,
score.
brother.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
See you, mate.
Guys.
Have a good
Very much.
weekend.
Well done.
Yep, too.
See you, mate.
Give me the loot.
Give me the loot.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.